Yeah, guys, so like we have discussed on our previous sessions, we will be going over NASDAQ, US30, GJ, gold, and S&P 500. Because looking at structure overall for this past couple of days, we've realized that structure has been quite bullish markedly over the past couple of days, creating new higher highs and higher lows on NASDAQ, as we do realize the structure has indeed reached overall highs at 1300 right here at 13,000. So now looking at overall structure, we have now shot below 12,200, which means the structure is now looking to test this level here as strong support. Which means if we dive down, when we look at Nasdaq, anywhere between 12,446 and 12,200, we will be looking to buy within this particular range, anywhere from here and here. Because once structure crosses above 12,400, we'll be looking for a nice clean break and the retest where we could look to buy structure all the way up to 12,700 flat. Now, looking at overall structure, that's one of the things that we do realize, and we are trading from one zone to another, from one point of significant interest all the way over to another. So if structure does indeed look to reject this particular level here, then we would indeed take a nice clean sell all the way back into 12,200 level, where we can look to capture a nice clean market structure. So diving all the way straight to US30. US30 hasn't been very beautiful over these past couple of days, with strong market consolidations, as we do see structure actually trading in between zones 34 288 and 33 500, basically flat. So one of the things that we do realize, the structure has been finding support on 33,477, where it has been shooting overall towards the upside, giving us a strong inclined take for bull position. So let's just highlight this particular level here. So one of the things that we do realize, that structure is now at a key important level right here, trading below our SMA, trading below our nice clean SMA, which tells us that if structure is indeed looking to go bullish, we have to indeed break above this SMA and look for a nice clean retest, where we can indeed look for a fly all the way up to our weekly zone. So diving down towards a smaller time frame to get a nice clear picture, is that we realize that structure has been shooting bearish, giving us new lows and new lower lows. So which tells us that we must not trade against the trend, guys. Always look to trade alongside the trend. If the trend is going downwards, we should be looking to trade alongside, looking for more downwards momentum towards the downside. Bear in mind that structure is all about probabilities and possibilities. All probabilities point that structure is looking to go bearish, looking to go flat all the way down to 33,051, all the way down here at our daily zone at this particular level here. But bear in mind that there's also a possibility that if structure does indeed break above this particular level here, then we are looking to target our next higher highs at these particular levels here, overall flying all the way up to our weekly zone at 34,288. So that is the US30. Let's go straight to gold. Now, gold has been moving very interestingly, moving very bearish over the past couple of days, realizing structure has been creating lower lows and lower highs. If we have to look at this more better on our 4-hour chart, one thing that we do see is that structure has been creating strong bearish trivial positions towards the downside, giving us new lows at every single point of entry. Now, bear in mind that as long as we are trading below, bear in mind as long as we are trading below 1859, structure can still give us strong bearish positions towards the downside. Why? Because we are still yet to test our previous market resistance at this particular level here. So now if we have to dive down straight with gold, one of the things that we do realize is that overall structure is keeping composure at 1844, which is our current previous high. So now if structure is keeping this particular level on lock, remember, we have to break above this particular level here in order for us to look for more bullish positions overall towards the upside. But if structure fails to break above this 1844 level, then we are looking to sell back down to 1833 and overall jump straight all the way down to 1820 and 1800 flat. Remember guys, what structure tells us to do, we just follow. We trade structural reactions. We don't predict how structure is planning on moving overall. as traders, our responsibility is to just make sure that we trade alongside the particular trend given to us. But one thing that we also have to remember here is that overall structure seems to be moving as strong momentum as possible. And looking at these particular levels right here, we're realizing that gold has been having a clean loss of momentum going bullish overall, because if we do reach at this particular level here, we do realize that overall structure has been giving us some form of a nice clerical wedge. Remember guys, to all of those who trade patterns guys, wedges are a clear indication that structure is indeed looking to go bullish. If it's a bearish wedge and if it's a bullish wedge, then we are looking to go bearish overall. So far structure is showing us a nice clear bullish bearish wedge, which tells us the structure is looking to go bullish. Now for me personally, I was able to catch a buy entry at 1822 at a nice clerical entry here somewhere around, where is it, 12 o'clock at noon. So I was able to catch this entry here somewhere around the 15-minute, where I was able to look at a nice clean break and a retest entry upon this particular level here. It was somewhere around here. Yes, I caught it at this particular retest here, the third retest at this particular area here, where we took this entry from this position here and we got out at around 1840 flat, because we realized that overall structure might just give us a lot of undue volatility at this particular zone here. So remember guys, that as long as we are trading below our 1844 zone, we are looking to go south back towards 1833. But the moment we break above this particular level, then we'll look for a nice clean retest all the way up to 1860. So let's go straight to GJ, which is our pair for the day, right? So looking at GJ, one of the things that we did realize that overall structure has been maintaining its current position at 60 at 161776, where structure has been failing to close above this particular level here for the past couple of days. Now, one of the things that I like to take notes is that since we are trading above our SMA, we are looking for bullish momentum on this particular pair, probably looking for it to fly all the way up to 163,000 flat. So diving down towards our 4-hour chart for a more decent look on this particular position right here, one of the things that we do realize that overall structure is now looking to test clean positions here. We're looking to retest 1, 2, 3, 4, which tells us this is a very valid level of resistance. So if structure does indeed fail to give us a nice clear determinable level, if we are going to buy at this particular level, going overall targeting at 163.056, then we are indeed looking to reject this level here and probably take it all the way back down to 160. Because remember guys, if structure is looking at testing market highs, where these levels here, structure has failed multiple times to break above, chances are that this level here is a valid level of market resistance. So we can look to bounce from that level all the way down towards smaller places. Because looking at this particular level here, one thing that we do realize is structure is planning, probably looking at giving us a nice clear bullhorn, where I would like to call this like a nice double top position right here, because structure has failed here and it's currently failing at this potential level here, because we do see that structure has given us a strong bearish variation type pattern, which this can be looked at as an evening star pattern. So best for me, in order for me to enter this type of trade, I would first look for a nice retest back into our 161 level, and then I'll look to sell overall back to 160.4. That is what exactly I see on my GJ position. So now jumping all the way down to my S&P 500, structure has been moving very simply. On the S&P 500, we're actually be making a lot more W's on this position here than we are with the US30, because we do realize that overall structure has been clerically playing along our intraday level at 40.47, which tells us that this is a strong level of support. 40.47 is indeed a clerical level of support, where structure has been testing in multiple locations, showing us that this is a strong level for market pullbacks towards the upside. So remember guys, that as long as we are trading above the 40.47, we are indeed looking to buy bullish overall towards the upside. But bear in mind that structure is all about possibilities and probabilities. And probability is that if we take a swing high position right here, our swing high and our swing low, we are indeed probably looking to retest our 50% in our fib ratio, which tells us that overall structure might as well be looking to reject at this particular level, perhaps looking for more shorts. But now, one thing for me, I've realized that if structure does something like this, then I'll be looking to target our next high with our next previous lows, which is going to be 39.95, which is going to be our 39.95 at this particular level here. Target my closest lows, because structure moves in ICI in an impulse, a correction, and an impulse. Hence, we do realize at this particular level right over here. So overall, as long as structure is indeed trading above our 40.47, we are going to look for bullish momentum going all the way towards the upside. And once we reach this level here, we then have to sit down and wait and see how structure is looking to react at this particular level, because this is our strong intraday, which is also our strong daily zone at 4,000. Well, I'll look at it at 4,100, because round this 96 up, we're looking at 4,100. So I'm looking at taking this area from this position here. If we do indeed get a break above, I'm looking for a nice clean retest. I'll look to buy from 40.96 all the way down to 41.37, and overall targeting 41.90. So guys, that is my breakdown on these indices. And remember guys, markets is king. We trade based on reactions. We don't predict how market is going to move, what market is going to do, because the moment you start doing that, you're going to start overthinking your positions, and that's when you're going to start losing out. Because when it comes to trading guys, remember there's two key important. Is one thing that you must find your daily bias. The second position is that whatever entry that you do make sure that you spot out your entries first. You spot out your entry position, you spot out your exit position, and you also spot out your stop out position. If you're going to get stopped out, it's best for me to get stopped out at so many pips, because risk management is key. We are buying more time. Basically, the more time you have in the market, the longer you're going to be more successful than more other traders. Because one thing that many people fail to do is to manage their risk accordingly. So that is my breakdown for you guys. We looked at NASDAQ, we looked at US30, we looked at the S&P, we had a nice clean look at gold and also GJ. So this is my weekly breakdown, and I'll probably see you guys around next week. But remember guys, we do have a scheduled Zoom session somewhere around Friday this coming week, so just make sure that you guys are on it. And yeah, good luck. Cheers.